It's time for baseball on MLB Network from our nation's capital. Welcome inside Nationals Park. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the Washington Nationals. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Giancarlo Stanton now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For the Yankees, left fielder Giancarlo.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And gone. An absolute bomb. Here comes the first pitch.
The right fielder, number 99.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's looked at for ball number 2. Popped him up. Defoe in foul ground. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here?
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Gone! Into the box, number 25. First trip to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Number 25.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Scherzer is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2. Soft liner to the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive. Here's Brett Gardner now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Pitch inside the throw, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. He's running again. Line drive to left. But this is right to him in left as he hardly has to move. Digging in, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Nationals.
Gray has his target. First pitch on the way.
Trey Turner.
Tough slider down low for a strike. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In comes Judge. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. Ready now, Howie Kendrick. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He brings a scary .368 batting average. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. Over to first, Gray, and he will hasten his way back to first where he's in there safely. And another throw over. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. Once more, a throw over, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Now the 1-0. is in there for strike one. Gray, 28 years old. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
High in the air out to center field. Gardner is there. He's got it one away. Settling in now, Bryce Harper, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set and the pitch. Up around the face. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
2-0 now. Here's a look over to first. Turner leads off first with one away. 3-0 now.
Wow, this is the kind of count you'd like to get your superstar hitters in, right? 3-0. You can bet he has the green light on this pitch.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball four. First and second now with one away. Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
There's a strike. It's 2-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Matt Adams waits on deck. And a swing and a miss by Zimmerman as he sat down on strikes here. There are 2 away. Into the box now, Matt Adams.
Matt Adams.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
The 1-2. Hit out towards second. He's right there. Throw on to first is going to get him, and the Nationals blowing up. Next for New York, Miguel Andujar. First offering on its way. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. Here's a strike. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
Taylor patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. So now the pitcher for the Yankees, Sonny Gray. First pitch coming, here it is. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
2 balls and a strike to count. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty, 2-2. The 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Turner into shallow left. But the left fielder calls him off, and Sanchez, the American League's silver slugger, behind the plate a year ago. 1-0 the count. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Little tapper down the third baseline. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Ready for another chance. Giancarlo Stanton. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. One strike. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here. A ball and 2 strikes. Sanchez at second with 2 down. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. And now for Washington, Matt Wieters. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray.
Matt Wieters.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is there, and that's the first out of the inning. And now for Washington, Michael Taylor. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's a .333 hitter. Got him fishing that time. 0-1.
Hey, if I'm on the mound right now and I get a swing and miss like that, I'm bouncing it even further, throwing it even higher. I might pick up the rosin bag and throw that and see if I could get a swing and a miss.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. And quickly there are 2 away. And here now is Wilmer Defoe trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that's in there. Base hit. Into the box now the Nationals pitcher, Max Scherzer.
Max Scherzer.
I'm set with the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Andujar's got it. Throw on to Walker at first, and the riding in once again, Aaron Judge. As we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Aaron Judge is retired to start the 3rd. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. Swing and a miss as Walker's in a hole here. No balls and 2 strikes.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Neil Walker goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Didi Gregorius is in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0. Belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Harper to the track, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he is into 3rd with a 2-out triple. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable.
Number 25.
Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Way in front of a great slider that time. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. The 2-1. High in the air out to center field. Kendrick is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Trey Turner. He singled his last time up.
The shortstop,
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Number 25 onto the grass. One away. So one away here with the bases empty. And stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. One out, nobody on. And he misses with it, 1-1.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Judge is there, and he'll bring this one in. So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk.
A swing and a miss. That stepping in and ready for another shot. Brett Gardner comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 1-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. High in the air out to center field. Taylor is right there, one down. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. Taylor is there now, and he has it, two gone. Ready for another chance? Sonny Gray, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. The Yankee pitcher at the plate with a 1-1 count. Here's Scherzer now 1-1. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking two big swings. He's trying to help himself.
Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike three anyway. So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Ryan Zimmerman was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Ryan Zimmerman.
And that misses low and away, ball one. A ball and a strike now. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Skied into very shallow right. Judge is under it. He's got it one away. Here's Matt Adams now. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And there are two away now. Digging in to try it again, Matt Wieters. He flew out in his last at-bat. Popped him up. Walker waits on it. And that retires the side. Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. He'll start off the fifth in this one. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number two. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Giancarlo Stanton now comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Locks him up for strike 3. Ready for another shot now. Aaron Judge. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. And that's in there for strike 1.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2-hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Sliced hard down the left field line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Throw comes back in quickly, holding the lead runner at third, but the batter was able to hustle up to second with 2 away. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Hard on the ground toward short. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Michael Taylor, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Michael Taylor
takes this the other way to right. That gets down and himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th. Standing in, Wilmer Defoe.
Wilmer Defoe.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Gray sets. Here comes the pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Max Scherzer. He got first pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way in front of that fastball. 0-1 count and the pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. The second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? Ready once again, number 25. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Number 25.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Pitch on the way.
Center fielder, Brett Gardner.
To second for Kendrick. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away. So coming to the plate, Miguel Andujar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And that swung on and missed for strike one. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. A ball and a strike. Fly ball right down the line in left. Adams shading to his right, and the inning is over. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First offering on its way.
Turner.
Hit out towards second. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Here's Howie Kendrick. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Howie Kendrick.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
So he sets him down swinging. Howie Kendrick becomes out number 2 this inning. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Pop high in the air. Andujar is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in once again, Sonny Gray. And he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
Sonny Gray.
Aaron Hicks is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Number 31, Aaron Hicks.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. 0-1. Here it comes. Check swing here as they'll appeal it down to Eric Summerskill at third, and he says no swing, so it's ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Fouled off. The 2-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. A hit in 2 tries so far. Sammy Solis comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 33.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Turner is under it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Giancarlo Stanton now. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Solis playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Aaron Judge would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Kendrick's got it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Aroldis Chapman comes on to pitch from the bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. Hit well on the ground to first. Oh, and not fielded cleanly here by Walker. And Walker's throw is right there for route number 1.
Now batting.
Here's Matt Adams now. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Here's the catcher, Matt. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted into the air to shallow center. And that will conclude matters here in. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll start us off in the 8th. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Count now a ball and a strike. And it's 1-2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Here's Neil Walker. He doubled his last time through.
Neil Walker.
And that one swung on and missed 0-1. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. The 1-2. Fouled away. Here's another 1-2. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Digging in to try it again, Didi Gregorius. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 home. Lifted the other way out to left center. Taylor will get there, and he puts it away to. Digging in and looking for more, Michael Taylor. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. Chapman's ready. Here's the 1-1. Missed with a slider. And that one stayed up a little high.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilmer Defoe. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. No balls and 1 strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. A little bouncer.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the speedy Trey Turner gets a chance following the base hit. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Solis is off of first with 2 away. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that. Ready once again, number 25. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Sean Doolittle enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Harper moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Here's Brett Gardner now. His career line with Doolittle. He's 0 for 5. Lefty versus lefty, and the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Popped up. Defoe has a play, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
You find yourself down 0-2 in these situations, it's tough to check your swing right there. That was a nice job.
He'll try again, 1-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going. Striding in once again, Howie Kendrick. He went down on strikes last time up.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Here's the first pitch to him. And right into the shift. This is foul for the first strike. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's 1 for 4. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 on his way from Chapman. And that is swung on and missed. And things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Jonathan Holder takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Hot shot down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to.
On to first, and that's your ball game. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with